Stay tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of the KOFO Game of the Week, featuring the Central Heights Vikings on the road to face the Marais Valley Trojans. This KOFO Game of the Week is brought to you by Quality Structures, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Sutton's Jewelry, Advent Health Ottawa, Ottawa University, also by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, and by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, the Ottawa Herald, Kansas State Bank, and CarStar. Now let's go courtside as the Marais Valley Trojans host the Central Heights Vikings. Here with the call is KOFO's Luke Queen.
And welcome everybody here to the KOFO High School Game of the Week. Luke Queen with you once again here this evening. I am in Melbourne at Marais Valley High School, where Central Heights has traveled over here in a non-league contest to take on the Trojans of Marais Valley. The ladies will go first. Central Heights and Marais Valley expect a good ball game between these two schools. Spoke with Vikings head coach just prior to coming on the air tonight and making sure everybody's healthy and ready to go. He said team's in good shape and looking to make their pushes. The regular season's coming to an end rather quickly. We've got just one more week, regular season high school basketball, and then it'll be time for the postseason. So this is the time for these teams to get things going, and Central Heights looks to do that here tonight against Marais Valley. Boys will follow this one. First, we will have the ladies at numbers-wise, just a half a JV basketball each, but we're going to have full varsity contest here this evening as the Central Heights Vikings and Marais Valley Trojans will face off. Marais Valley, members of the Lyon County League, are in with Hartford, Madison, Olpe, Waverly, Lebo, Burlingame teams, but Central Heights out of the Flint Hills League, and they are 6-10 overall on the season in Central Heights. And I'm trying to find the record here for Marais Valley, not able to come up with it right now, but we will try to get that figured out. But these two teams will square off here in a cross-league matchup here late in the season, as both teams are jockeying for position when it comes time for postseason play. We're going to take our first time out. When we come back, we'll have more from here at Marais Valley High School. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
Have you heard the news? The ORC is offering a free Zumba party on March 1st. Join us in person or online for a great time. Zumba will give you a total workout combining all elements of fitness. Our Zumba classes will begin March 8th, and you can register online or in person. Brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
When it comes to medication, help with Medicare, orthotic footwear, delivery, or just taking care of a refill, your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy. Stop in today at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday 9 to 2.
Buy all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, caulking, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Wash your hands.
Cover your cough.
Keep your distance.
Stay home.
Help stop the spread of the COVID-19 virus.
We're all in this
together.
And being together apart is how we'll all come out healthy and safe.
A reminder from your friends at 1220
and 103.7 FM.
KOFO.
And back here at Marais Valley High School, Luke Queen with you here this evening as the Central Heights Vikings have traveled From Richmond over here to Melbourne to take on the Trojans of Marais Valley. The Trojans are unable to find a updated record for them. We're 0-13 going into the ballgame last night against West Franklin. Central Heights, on the other hand, here on the girls' side, currently sitting at 6-10 and trying to work themselves into a good spot in postseason play. Both are going to have tough girls brackets to be a part of, but looking to get another victory here tonight will be Central Heights. If they can get a couple here in this last week of high school basketball regular season, might even be able to get a home basketball game in that first round of the sub-state playoffs. But a 0-13 Marais Valley squad. Marais Valley very young on both the girls and the boys' sides, actually. Just one senior on the roster for the Marais Valley girls, Bryce Marsh, the lone senior on the team. No juniors and a lot of freshmen and sophomores. They make up 11 of the 12 players on the varsity roster, due freshmen and sophomores, with Bryce Marsh being the lone senior for the Lady Trojans. For the Lady Vikings, they're led by senior Mary Rail and Cheyenne Higby, juniors Lily Meyer and Taryn Compton, along with Cameron Peel. Erica Haynes always playing a big part in this as well. Emma Cubitt, Jaden Creaky off the bench, and looking to get that record up to 7-10, inching back towards 500. And that's a big goal here with just 3 games remaining before the end of the regular season. Well, we're going to take another timeout. When we come back, we'll try and see if we can track down the starting lineups for you and kind of go over what we expect to see. You're listening to high school basketball on the KOFO High School Game of the Week here on KOFO.com.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today, because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
No one likes to hurt, so if you do, contact the licensed physical therapist at Advent Health Ottawa. Their physical therapy plans can help you feel good again in body, mind, and spirit. Visit AdventHealthOttawa.com or call 785-229-8343. At Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
The Army National Guard plays a vital role in your community. We're on the front lines supporting essential personnel, first responders, law enforcement, and medical professionals, delivering food, supplies, and medicine, keeping communities safe, making a difference. During emergencies, we're always ready, always there. Learn more about part-time service in the Army National Guard at NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard, aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
And welcome back here once again to Melbourne Marais Valley High School. Luke Queen with you here this evening. Was not able to run down the starters quite yet, but we're going to kind of take a shot at maybe possibly what it might be. The usual characters for Central Heights, seniors Mary Rail and Cheyenne Higby, usually joined by point guard Lily Meyer, shooting guard Taryn Compton, and Erica Haynes or Cameron Peel, usually at the post position as well. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that it's going to be Cameron Peel in the starting lineup here tonight for Central Heights. Look out, the 5 starters with their shooting tops off. The reserves still wearing their shooting shirts. So Mary Rail, Lily Meyer, Taryn Compton, Cheyenne Higby, and Cameron Peel. Tough to tell for Marais Valley. Again, just one senior on the roster. That is Bryce Marsh. I was out here a couple of years ago calling a game when Wes Franklin came over, and I believe Marsh played in that game, so I would assume that she's going to be a starter here this evening. But again, all freshmen and sophomores with the lone senior Marsh on the roster for Marais Valley for the Trojans. And Central Heights looking to get win number 7 here this evening. We're going to see if they're going to do the starting lineups here. And it looks like we're actually going to go to a national anthem. So we'll be back in about 3 minutes with the start of basketball from here at Marais Valley High School. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
Let's get back to business with Local IQ. Get the power of a national expert marketing team combined with deep roots in 260 communities, making them the partner you need to jumpstart your journey to full recovery. Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaged local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, deep digital marketing expertise, and insights from partnering with hundreds of thousands of businesses nationwide. Talk to Stephen Bradley, your local IQ marketing expert today at 785-242-4700, extension 108.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Oh dear, they're everywhere, including the road you're on right now. If an accident with a deer happens, call CarStar. We'll arrange a tow, contact your insurance, and start the repairs with iCar Gold Class service. Relax, we'll take it from here. CarStar, 242-8916.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. From fighting wildfires with air support, helping civilians in flooded neighborhoods, to delivering food and supplies to those who have lost everything, the Army National Guard always responds when disaster strikes. The Army National Guard also trains to be ever vigilant against threats, foreign and domestic. They protect our skies with missile defense weaponry. They secure our information, communications, and infrastructure with cybersecurity. And they protect us against chemical, biological, and radiological hazards with the civilian support team. The Army National Guard also stands ready to deploy and provide support for conflicts or humanitarian missions abroad. Join the Army National Guard and be there to respond, protect, and support your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
And welcome back here to Marais Valley High School. Luke Queen with you here tonight as the Central Heights Lady Vikings will take on the Marais Valley Lady Trojans here in our first game of the evening. Starting lineups for each team, as we talked about prior to the break, Central Heights, number 5, senior Mary Rail. She's joined by junior number 11, Lily Meyer. Junior number 13, Karen Compton. Number 15, senior Cheyenne Higby. And junior number 33, Cameron Peel. So it's Rail, Meyer, Compton, Higby, and Peel for Central Heights. For Marais Valley, number 2, a freshman, Emma Marsh. Number 4, sophomore number 4, Avery Simmons. Number 5, senior Bryce Marsh. Number 11, freshman Olivia Lacey. And number 15, sophomore Lindsey Johnson. So for Marais Valley, it is Emma Marsh, Avery Simmons, Bryce Marsh, Olivia Lacey, and Lindsey Johnson. So both teams head over to their respective benches here, get their last-minute instructions from their coaches, and we'll be ready for basketball. Central Heights coached by Doug North, assisted by Caden Schaefer. Thad Thurston, the head coach for Marais Valley, and he's assisted by Josie Weimer. Per the COVID rules, Central Heights will start with the possession as the visitors on the scoreboard. Cameron Peel will inbounds to Lily Meyer. And we are underway. Meyer will bring it across the timeline. Left wing out to Mary Rail. Rail Gets the screen out top from Cheyenne Hibby. Drives, kicks corner. Cameron Peel, three-pointer on the way. Just a little bit too strong, no good. And a rebound brought down there by Lacey for Marais Valley. Emma Marsh brings it into the front court. Going to drive baseline. Pass into the lane. Stolen away. Taryn Compton on a little bit of a run out there. Going to take it herself. It's a little bit too strong. No good. And the rebound comes down to Marais Valley. Good pressure there by Simmons to force a tough runner there by Compton. Pass over to Marsh. Pass by Johnson, unable to handle it. Rail the other way, and the shot up off the glass is good. Mary Rail gets the scoring started with the layup there for Central Heights as the Vikings take a 2-0 lead. High post to Johnson. Kicks it out to the right wing, Marsh. Back to Johnson at the high post. Now back out top to Emma Marsh. 2-3 zone here for Central Heights, kind of trapping on the wing. Kicked over Simmons, 18-footer on the way. Is up, and it is good. Simmons knocks down the bucket there, and we've tied the score back up. 6:35 remaining here in quarter number one. Rail into the corner of Compton. Back out to Mary Rail. Now Cheyenne Higby between the circles. Lee Meyer on the right wing tries to lob it into Rail. She's going to punch it back out to Cameron Peel. In a bit of a matchup zone here. Mary Rail with it in the corner. She's going to pull the trigger on a three. It's a little bit too strong, and a rebound brought down by Simmons. And she'll give it off to Emma Marsh. Now over to Simmons' left wing. Back out top, Emma Marsh. Rice Marsh, right side. They're swinging around the top of the key. Simmons thought about the long jumper, but pulled it back down. Marais Valley going to be patient here. Marsh going to drive right. She's shut down there. Now we'll kick it back out top. Emma Marsh takes it back into the corner, and then a good dribble it back out. Left wing, Simmons. On top, Emma Marsh. Now Bryce Marsh, right wing. Three-pointer on the way, a little bit too strong. Off the back rim, and the rebound will go out of bounds and will go to Central Heights. 2-2 our score. 5 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in quarter number one. Central Heights with the possession. Cheyenne Higby out top. Dribble handoff, Mary Rail. Going to turn the corner, going to pull up from 15 feet. Shot on the way, no good. And the rebound last touch by Cheyenne Higby out of bounds will go over to Marais Valley. Rail got a good look at it, just left that one short. Higby unable to bring in the rebound as it goes out of bounds. Rice Marsh, right side. She's going to dribble it back out top, give it to Sister Emma Marsh. Pass deflected there, is trying to get it over to Avery Simmons. William Meyer got a hand in there, poked it away. It'll go out of bounds and stay with Marais Valley. Lady Trojans with it out top. Johnson looks for the cut underneath. Quick cut over there. Has the ball stolen away. Lacey went to make a pass just as she picked it up there. Mary Rail, good hands to knock that one away. The Vikings get their offense set up. Compton to Rail in the corner. Are you going to have another look from three? This one too strong, but the rebound chased down by Cameron Peel. Kicks it out to Taryn Compton, who's got a look for three, and Compton drains it. Good look and a nice finish there by Karen Compton, the first three-pointer of the night for a good shooter for the Vikings. Pass deflected out top. Lily Meyer going to try and chase it down, but Emma Marsh will pick it up in the backcourt, trying to push it quickly, and a whistle and a timeout going to be called here by Marais Valley. And it looks like it'll be a 30-second timeout called here, so we're going to keep it right here through this one. 4 minutes and 11 seconds remaining here in quarter number one. Central Heights on top, 5-2 over Marais Valley. Vikings are doing a nice job defensively, getting their hands in some passing lanes. Just haven't been able to quite get the offense going. Has had some good looks. Mary Rail, first three-pointer was left short. Kind of gave it a little bit extra on the second one, and it was long. Compton drained the three on the last possession to give the Vikings this 5-2 lead. Trojans get it in. Simmons on the left wing, out top to Marsh. High post, Johnson. She's going to take a 15-footer, left it short, no good. And a rebound taken there by Lily Meyer. And now a whistle and a foul is going to go against Emma Marsh of Marais Valley. It's her first personal foul, the first foul of the ball game. Heights will walk across. Meyer moves it over, gives it to Cameron Peel. Peel going to dribble left. Now turns back cut, looking for Compton. Simmons got in there and deflected it. Ball down on the floor. It's a tie-up here. And the whistle and the possession arrow will go to Marais Valley. A good back cut. The pass was nice, but a good defensive play there by Avery Simmons. Checking into the ball game, Alyssa McCurdy and Brooke Spillman for Marais Valley. Pass down underneath. Spillman finds it down there. Gets a shot up off the glass and in. Good find there by Emma Marsh down on the backside of the block. Compton going to drive baseline, and whistle and a foul is a bump. Blocking foul going to be called here on Simmons. Going to be her first, team second. Erica Haynes going to check into the ballgame. She's going to give Cheyenne Higby a breather. Compton to trigger it in. Into the corner to Meyer. Out top, Mary Rail. Back to Meyer. Meyer sets her feet, pulls the trigger. Three-pointer on the way, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Emma Marsh. Marsh brings it across the timeline, working to her right. Now the left wing to Simmons. Back to Marsh out top. Bryce Marsh along the right wing. Central Heights, top of their defense, is really making the Trojans swing it back and forth. Out to Marsh. She's going to pull the trigger for three. No good. Rebound down on the floor. Picked up there by Emma Marsh. She gets it down to Spillman in a block shot. I believe that was Erica Haynes who was over there to block the shot of Spillman. And the Vikings take possession, go back to work on offense. Haynes, three-pointer from straight away is no good. Rebound brought in by Marais Valley, and Taryn Compton goes in and creates a tie-up. This time the alternate possession will give it over to Central Heights. Kelsey Rice will check in here for Marais Valley. Replace Simmons into the corner. Compton, three-pointer, no good. Backside rebound there by Haynes. Kicks it back out. Vikings with another possession here. Mary Rail drives in, kicks it left wing. Cross-court pass, Lily Meyer. Out top, Mary Rail steps in, 18-footer on the way. Too strong, and the rebound brought down by Marais Valley. Deflected there as Rice was trying to get it to Marsh. It'll go out of bounds off of Central Heights. Now the Vikings going to come into a little full-court pressure here. Looks like a man-to-man press. All into Marsh. Dribbles through the pressure and able to get into the lane. Bryce Marsh will look from about 16 feet, no good. A rebound brought down by Taryn Compton. Compton will give it off over to Lily Meyer, who will dribble across the timeline. Minute 40 remaining here, 5-4 Central Heights. Compton, left wing, left open. She's going to pull the trigger, no good. An offensive rebound, and the stick back is up and in there. Lily Meyer, a couple Trojans went after that rebound at the same time. It kind of came loose, and Meyer happened to be in the right place at the right time, crashing the boards. Bryce Marsh, baseline, pass deflected, gets over to Spillman. She's going to kick it back out, but stolen away by Lily Meyer. Meyer, a little bit of a run out here. Left-handed layup up off the glass is good. Back-to-back buckets for Lily Meyer to extend the lead out to 5. 9-4 here with 60 seconds remaining here in quarter number one. Rice, left wing, tries to get it down inside. Compton comes over at the deflection. It'll go out of bounds, staying with Marais Valley. They might have got off the hands of a Trojan, but the official was closer there from where I'm sitting, and he gives it back to the Trojans. Inbounds play here. Pass in. Shot up is good by McCurdy. Might have shuffled her feet, got away with it there, but basket is good. 9-6, Central Heights on top. Vikings going against this 2-3 zone of Marais Valley. Over to Compton. Another look from three on the way, no good. Long rebound chased down by Haynes. They kick it back out to Compton, now to Meyer. 26 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Lily Meyer out to Jaden Creaky out top. Creaky over to Compton. High post to Haynes. And a whistle and a foul here on Marais Valley. It's going to be on McCurdy. It's her first. The third team foul here on the Trojans. Quickly jumping in here is Anna Moore for, going to replace Emma Marsh. Compton out top to Creaky. Over to Lily Meyer, left wing. 8 seconds remaining. Meyer dribbles to the left. Cross-court pass to Creaky. Out top, Compton. Compton going to pull the trigger before the end of the quarter. No good. And we've reached the end of quarter number one. Central Heights 9, Marais Valley 6. Back in 60 seconds, you'll listen to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. Visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Back here at Marais Valley, underway here in quarter number 2. 9-6, Central Heights on top. Trojans with the possession here, trying to work in against that 2-3 zone of Central Heights. Lily Meyer and Jaden Creaky out top, just creating havoc on defense. And a whistle and a traveling violation going to be called here. Haley Bethel, who just checked in here to open up play in the second quarter, went on a drive, shuffled her feet as she went to stop and pivot. And the turnover gives it back to Central Heights. Creaky cross court to Rail. Thought about the three, out to Meyer. Well, he's going to dribble left and cross court pass here, Jaden Creaky. Mary Rail going to go try to get it to the high post, looking for Haynes. Knocked away, and now we've got a whistle and a tie-up. Possession arrow favors Central Heights here. Lacey and Johnson will check back in for Marais Valley. Jaden Creaky, right wing. Skip pass over to Mary Rail. She's going to drive baseline. Stop down there. Now she's going to turn, come back out, and a whistle and a foul as she is chopped down. A blocking foul going to be called on Marais Valley on Bethel. That is her first. And the fourth team foul on the Trojans. Vikings get it in. Mary Rail out top. Dribble exchange with Jaden Creaky. Up top to Creaky, back to Rail. Thought about it. Now cross-court pass to Meyer. Looks drive baseline, shut down, kicks it out. Creaky's got a real good look from three. Jaden pulls the trigger and drains that one. First bucket of the night for Jaden Creaky is good for three, and it's 12-6. Marais Valley working it around the top now. Lily Meyer steps into the passing lane, takes it away. She's going to go up for the shot. She's fouled on her way up. No good on the basket. Foul's going to be on Bethel. That's going to be her second. It's going to send Lily Meyer to the free throw line to shoot two here for the Vikings. First free throw by Meyer. Left that in a little flat. No good. It rolls off the side rim. Marshes and Cormody come in. The second free throw, no good. Rebound down on the floor, and it will be last touch by Cheyenne Hibby trying to lay out to get that one, and unable to keep it in bounds. 0 for 2 from the line there for Meyer, and the whistle gives the ball back over to Marais Valley. Compton will check in. She's going to replace Meyer. And a whistle and a foul here is going to be a blocking foul called on. Going to go on Erica Haynes. Came out quickly. Erica did. Trying to put some pressure there on Bryce Marsh. And now a quick whistle again as Marsh drives to the right side. Actually, the first foul is going to go against Mary Rails. So the second, all right. And now they've got it switched. So Mary does not have a foul, both on Erica Haynes. And quickly again, a whistle and a foul here as Marsh catches and goes for a drive. We've got about 4 seconds, had 3 fouls called here against Central Heights. This one's going to go against Jaden Creaky. Bryce Marsh has it right side, driving in, has the ball poked away nicely by Mary Rail. Jaden Creaky had it poked away. Now again poked away from Mary Rail, and Bryce Marsh on the drive, shot up off the glass is good, and a whistle and a foul going to go here against Central Heights. And the foul is this time going to be on Mary Rail. Her first and the 4th team foul. Cameron Peel and Lily Meyer are going to check back in. Bryce Marsh going to step to the free throw line to shoot 1. The officials coming together here. Talk about something. I'm not sure what. So there's definitely a little delay here. And now breaking up. Official coming over to the scorer's table. It was 5:34 was. Maybe they had the clock continued to run after the whistle there. They put 11 seconds back on the clock. There's now 5:45 showing. It was 5:34. It is 12-8 Central Heights. The officials came together and apparently determined there was about 10, maybe 11 seconds that went off the clock. So Bryce Marsh now will shoot her free throw for try and complete the 3-point play. Free throw is on the way, and it is good. The senior now has 3 and trims the lead down to 3, 12-9. Compton left wing out to Meyer, over to Creaky, cross-court skip pass. Central Heights really trying to move that basketball quickly and make the zone defense move for Marais Valley. Compton with it left wing. Drives in, kicks it out to Lily Meyer. This is Jaden Creaky. Skip pass. Quickly, the ball is moving for Central Heights. They're doing a nice job of really making Marais Valley work. Shot by Cameron Peel up off the glass. No good. And the rebound brought down by Johnson. She'll give it over to Emma Marsh. She'll drive in, kick it to Bryce Marsh. Cross court to Johnson. 15-footer on the way up off the glass. No good. A rebound brought down by Lily Meyer. Meyer brings it across the timeline to Compton. Down baseline, Cheyenne Higby. Vikings moving it around again. Compton, another look from 3. And a whistle and a foul here is going to be called on Bryce Marsh. Apparently got the arm of Compton on the release. Marsh, that is her first personal foul, the 6th team foul on the Trojans. First free throw from Compton is good. She's going to have 3 of them here. Second one on the way, around the rim and out, no good. Avery Simmons going to check in. She's going to place Cormody. Taryn Compton Third one on the way, rolls around the rim, and this one goes in. Mary Rail going to re-enter the ball game. She's going to take over for Jaden Creaky. Again, Central Heights will come with the full court kind of man-to-man pressure. Mary Rail kind of playing a little bit of free safety here. Rail and Meyer are going to come over and try and trap Marsh along the sideline. She's able to split it. Good job by the point guard there, Emma Marsh, to get through that trap. Marais Valley back on offense. Pass tries to go inside, and they're going to say Cameron Peel might have got a fingertip to that one to deflect it. So it goes out of bounds to stay with Marais Valley. Trojans get it in. Simmons works right side. Try and drive baseline. Dumps it down in towards Johnson. Lacey will track it down on the errant pass. Back out top to Emma Marsh. Now Bryce Marsh. Towards Lacey, a whistle and a foul here. I believe that one's going to go on Cameron Peel. It will. It'll be the first one on Cameron. As Lacey beat her to the spot. Cameron was trying to get in there to deflect that one. We called for the push. Marsh gets it into Johnson. Johnson right wing out top to Simmons. Now back to Emma Marsh. Pass towards Johnson. Unable to handle it, but Simmons was right there. She's going to drive baseline, pull up from about 8 feet, no good. And the rebound ripped down by Cameron Peel. Nice board there by Cameron for Central Heights. Lily Meyer drives in, kicks it over. Taryn Compton, three-pointer left wing, no good. Mary Rail backside rebound. And another possession here for the Vikings. Out top, Meyer, three, no good. Crashing the boards there. A lot of contact, no whistle. And they'll say last touch by Marais Valley. And so it'll stay underneath here with Central Heights. Compton to trigger it in here. Out top, Lily Meyer going to drive in, kick it out. Compton, another look from three. This one off the back rim, no good. Rebound down on the floor. Mary Rail will pick it up. Tried to get it to Peel, and now a lot of contact as we scrum together for a loose ball. And the foul here is going to go against Karen Compton for Central Heights. First one for Taryn, the 16th foul. So both teams will be in the 1-and-1 on the next foul. Marsh able to dribble through the pressure, drives into the middle of the lane, and a whistle and a reach foul going to be called here. And it's going to go against Lily Meyer. And it's going to send Emma Marsh to the free throw line to shoot 1-and-1. First free throw on the way, no good. Rebound brought down by Cameron Peel. Gives it off to Lily Meyer, who will bring it across the timeline once again for the Vikings. Dribble exchange there. Now ball over right wing. Mary Rail going to pull up from about 12 feet. A little bit too strong, no good. Bryce Marsh with the rebound for Marais Valley. Trojans get into their offense here, looking for a high-low. Simmons right wing. Out top, Emma Marsh. Back over to the wing here for Simmons. High post there. Shot goes up, blocked there by Mary Rail, but Trojans able to maintain possession, get it out to Bryce Marsh. Her three is no good, and a rebound brought down by Central Heights. Meyer to Compton on the left wing. Back out top, pass intercepted there, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul. This is going to go against Lily Meyer, and that's a unfortunate spot there for Lily Meyer. She's going to pick up her second personal foul. Maybe a little bit of an ill-advised pass there. Bryce Marsh with the steal and start on a run-out and bumped by Meyer. So the second on Lily, the 8th on the Vikings, and now Bryce Marsh will go back to the free throw line, shoot 1-and-1. First free throw from Marsh, too strong, no good. Rebound there by Erica Haynes, and a whistle and a foul. The shove is going to send Haynes to the free throw line. The foul is going to go against Lacey. of Marais Valley. That is going to be her first personal foul. It's the 7th team foul here on Marais. So Erica Haynes with a 1-and-1. Olivia Lacey, her first. Free throw by Haynes. Rolls around the rim. Hangs up for a minute. No good. But Cameron Peel, offensive rebound. Has it poked away as she went back for the stick back. But Mary Rail able to corral it. And so Central Heights will now go and set up their offense. That's out top to Aaron Compton. Some contact there. The official looked like was about to stick his hand in the air and blow the whistle. Did not. Vikings maintain possession. Cross court to Creaky. Out top, Mary Rail. High post to Haynes, kicks it over right wing. Compton, baseline drive, goes up. Shot block, no good. And the rebound picked up by Lacey. Emma Marsh will bring it across the timeline, dribble in between the circles. Left wing. Trojans will swing it around the top of the key. Fast Marsh unable to handle that. Tracked down by Compton. Gets it to Creaky. Nice jump stop there. Shot up off the glass, no good. We've got a whistle on the rebound. Going to go against Central Heights, and this is going to send Marais Valley to the free throw line to shoot 2, I believe. Actually, that's just the 9th team foul, but it is the 3rd on Erica Haynes. Lindsey Johnson goes to the free throw line to shoot 1-and-1. First free throw on the way, no good. Rebound brought down by Olivia Lacey. He's back out. Rice with a long jumper. Left it short, no good, and Karen Compton will bring down the rebound. Gives it to Mary Rail, who will bring it across the timeline. Compton on the right wing. High post, Cheyenne Higbee. Back to Compton. She's got a good look for 3, no good. And a battle for the rebound is going to go out of bounds. I believe last touch by Central Heights, maybe. Actually, they're going to say last touch by Marais Valley, and a whistle and a timeout will be called here. Just 30-second timeout. We've got minute 10 remaining. We'll keep it right here through this one. Minute 10 remaining here in the first half. Central Heights 14, Marais Valley 9. Not much scoring going on. It's been back and forth. Just shots are not falling for either school right now. And is settling for some jump shots instead of getting the ball inside and getting it going to the basket. Out on the floor for Marais Valley, Emma Marsh, Bryce Marsh, Kelsey Rice, Lindsey Johnson, and Olivia Lacey. Taryn Compton, Cheyenne Higbee, Jaden Creaky, Cameron Peel, and Mary Rail, the 5 on the floor for the Vikings. Out top, Mary Rail. Right wing, Jaden Creaky. Back to Rail. Now to Compton. Thought about the 3. Gets it back to Rail. Rail going to drive. 6-footer on the way. Left short, no good. Rebound got by Lacey, but had it taken away from her by Peel. Her shot up off the glass through contact's no good. Picked up by Marais Valley. There's been a lot of contact and no whistles, and then some light contact and a lot of whistles. Marsh with it right wing. Bryce Marsh, 3-pointer on the way, is up, and it is good. The Central Heights lead has been cut down to 2 at 14-12. Cross court, Jaden Creaky. Out top, Mary Rail. Rail works to her left now to Creaky. Compton, right wing. Back out top. Rail with it. 7 seconds on the clock here. Compton going to drive baseline. Shot up off, misses. No good. And we've got a whistle right before the halftime buzzer. And that foul is going to go against Cameron Peel in this situation. That's going to be the 2nd on her. That's actually going to be the 10th team foul. So with no time on the clock, I believe we're going to have a shooter step to the free throw line. We will. Shooter is going to be Haley Bethel. The officials are coming together. I definitely heard the whistle and saw the official's hand in the air prior to hearing the horn. And so it will send Bethel to the free throw line to shoot 2. So Bethel has a chance to tie it up here before the end of the half. Ely Bethel, no points so far on the night, but first free throw on the way is no good. These are some of those lonely free throws, nobody in the lane. Second free throw on the way from Bethel, and this one rolls in. So now we have reached halftime. So they're going to actually put 1 second on the clock here. The officials once again will come together. The score is 14-13 Central Heights. And now they're going to say they're at halftime here. And so they're going to take that 1 second back off the clock. So at halftime, it is Central Heights 14 and Marais Valley 13. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll come back with some halftime statistics from here at Marais Valley High School. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week here on KOFO.com.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
So Valentine's Day's come and gone. How'd it go? What? No, he didn't. A vacuum cleaner? Well, it's too cold for him to sleep in the doghouse, so how about giving him another chance? I'll talk to him. Did you really think a new vacuum was what you wanted? You haven't been listening. I know, that's probably what she said too. Sutton's Jewelry, my friend. Sutton's Jewelry. She wants a new Vera Bradley bag. You know, a new fresh pattern. And when she opens it up, you better have a new set of earrings or a necklace. Or, if you're making good for more than one past Valentine's Day, may I suggest a new diamond, ready and waiting. Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Because it's just too cold to sleep in the doghouse.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. From fighting wildfires with air support, helping civilians in flooded neighborhoods, to delivering food and supplies to those who have lost everything, the Army National Guard always responds when disaster strikes. The Army National Guard also trains to be ever vigilant against threats, foreign and domestic. They protect our skies with missile defense weaponry. They secure our information, communications, and infrastructure with cybersecurity. And they protect us against chemical, biological, and radiological hazards with the civilian support team. The Army National Guard also stands ready to deploy and provide support for conflicts or humanitarian missions abroad. Join the Army National Guard and be there to respond, protect, and support your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Wash your hands.
Cover your cough.
Keep your distance.
Stay home.
Help stop the spread of the COVID-19 virus.
We're all in this
together.
And being together apart is how we'll all come out healthy and safe.
A reminder from your friends at 1220
and 103.7 FM.
KOFO.
And back here at Marais Valley High School, Luke Queen with you here this evening. Halftime of the girls' contest. It is Central Heights 14 and Marais Valley 13. A low-scoring first half. Interesting first half, to say the least, especially the ending. The whistle and a foul was called prior to the horn sounding, just right before it, split second before it, and they went to shoot the free throws. The shooter was up on the free throw line by herself, and at that point they put a second back on the clock, so they should have actually put everybody in the lane to be there. Then they decided no, they were at halftime after the Bethel made the second free throw to cut the Central Heights lead down to 1. But at halftime, it is the Vikings 14 and Marais Valley Trojans 13. Leading scorers in the ballgame so far for Marais Valley, they're led by senior Bryce Marsh. She has 6. 2 points each for Brooke Spillman, Alyssa McCurdy, and Avery Simmons. 1 point for Haley Bethel for the 13 points there for Marais Valley. For Central Heights, they're led by Taryn Compton. She has 5. Jaden Creaky has 3. 4 points for Lily Meyer and 2 points for Mary Rail. Not a whole lot of scoring in that first half. Central Heights had the lead up to 6 at 12-6, but Marais Valley able to trim that down to 1 prior to the half. At the end of the first quarter, it was 9-6 Central Heights on top after 1. Marais Valley outscoring Central Heights 7-5 in quarter number 2. But Central Heights on top here. Again, they're 6-10, looking for win number 7 on the season against a 0-13, maybe 0-14 Marais Valley squad here this evening. We're going to take another 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll get you ready for second half action from here at Marais Valley High School. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late-inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school. Plus, all those memories that are on the line, too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Have you ever thought about why listening to the radio is better for you than spending all your time staring at your phone? We are hands-free, so in the car, you can keep your eyes on the road, where they should be. We don't need your personal information, so you don't have to worry about spam from us. And all you have to do is listen, not waste your time scrolling through an endless sea of recipes, memes, and cat videos. Radio, the original social media, and your source for information and entertainment at 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Yeah, welcome back here to Melbourne, Marais Valley High School. Luke Queen with you here this evening. 14-13, Central Heights on top of Marais Valley here at halftime of the girls' contest. A little bit of foul trouble in the first half. Central Heights, Erica Haynes has 3 personal fouls, 2 fouls apiece for Cameron Peel and Lily Meyer. 1 foul for Mary Rail, Taryn Compton, and Jaden Creaky. The only Trojan in any kind of minimal foul trouble, Haley Bethel, she has 2. 1 foul on Emma Marsh, Avery Simmons, Bryce Marsh with 1, Olivia Lacey 1, and Alyssa McCurdy with 1 as well. So really, Erica Haynes, the only one with 3 personal fouls in that first half, picked up her second early in that second quarter, came back in to spell Cheyenne Higby and picked up her third, going for a rebound. But see if Vikings head coach Doug North can work around that here in the second half. Vikings really got nothing going offensively there in quarter number 2. 3-pointer by Jaden Creaky and a couple free throws by Taryn Compton, the only points in quarter number 2. They've got Mary Rail, Lily Meyer, and Taryn Compton each with buckets in quarter number 1, so a little bit of a slower played second quarter. Meyer, after picking up that second personal foul with a little over 3 minutes left, she sat for the remainder of the half as Coach North did not want her to pick up foul number 3. And when Lily's running the show as the point guard, things move a little smoother offensively for the Vikings. So we'll see her back out there here in quarter number 3. We're going to take our last 60-second break of the half. When we come back, we'll have basketball again from here at Marais Valley High School. You're listening to KOFO High School Game of the Week on KOFO.com.
Let's get back to business with Local IQ. Get the power of a national expert marketing team combined with deep roots in 260 communities, making them the partner you need to jumpstart your journey to full recovery. Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaged local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, deep digital marketing expertise, and insights from partnering with hundreds of thousands of businesses nationwide. Talk to Stephen Bradley, your local IQ marketing expert today at 785-242-4700, extension 108.
Do your relationships keep winding up in the same bad place with breakups, abuse, manipulation, or abandonment? There is a better way. Life Care Center of Ottawa offers hope for breaking old relationship cycles and achieving lasting change. Through a fun weekly group called Birth of a Family, you have the opportunity to engage with mentors who are working through life just like you. Lively discussion guides you toward new perspectives about God's design for you and your family and helps get to the root of damaging lifestyle and relationship choices. Want to get off the merry-go-round? Call Life Care today at 785-242-4500.
And back underway here at Marais Valley High School, 14-13, Central Heights on top as we get to play here in quarter number 3. Tie-up called, and the possession arrow on the tie-up goes to Central Heights. The Vikings go back on offense here. Compton, right wing, out top to Myers, swung around with Mary Rail. Dribbles out top, gives it to Lily Meyer in the left wing. Skip pass, Compton goes in. A little bit of contact there. She puts a shot up. Cameron Peel, the offensive rebound. No good on the stick back, and Emma Marsh chases it down for the Trojans. Marsh to Simmons. Over to Bryce Marsh. She's going to take the 16-footer, no good. Offensive rebound is there, but a whistle and a foul. This one's going to go against Johnson as Mary Rail did a nice job to get position, and Johnson kind of gave her a shove in the back going for that offensive rebound. The first on Johnson, the first team foul here in the half on Marais Valley. Meyer will dribble out Compton, kick it over right wing to Rail. Back out top, Taryn Compton, now Lily Meyer. To try and get it down, Vikings going to be patient here offensively. Cross court to Meyer, looks to drive baseline, gives it down. Mary Rail pulls the trigger on the corner 3, no good. Cheyenne Higby had it, poked away from her. Bryce Marsh comes away with it. She'll dribble into the front court for Marais Valley. It up top to Johnson, back to Marsh, right wing. Now Emma Marsh in the corners. Thought about the 3, going to drive baseline. Dump it off to Olivia Lacey, and her shot up off the glass is no good, and the rebound brought down by Central Heights. Meyer works to her right side. Cross court to Compton. Compton back out to Rail. Rail going to drive in, kick it over to Taryn Compton. Nobody picks her up. She's going to pull the trigger on the 3. This time no good. Bryce Marsh gets a long rebound. She's going to try and run it out. And a whistle and a foul as she goes up. And the blocking foul is going to be called here against Central Heights. It's going to go against Taryn Compton. It's going to be her second. And it's going to send Bryce Marks to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw a little bit too strong, no good. Kelsey Rice is going to check in for Avery Simmons, Marais Valley. Second free throw by Marsh, too strong, and a rebound brought down by Cheyenne Higby. Get to Mary Rail. Looks like Mary going to bring it across the timeline. Right wing, Lily Meyer. Back out top here. Vikings going to swing it through. Mary Rail drives in, kicks it out to Compton. Now Lily Meyer. They try and get it down inside the Peel. Peel had it knocked away. That's chased down there by Compton. Game not played hardly at all here tonight inside the paint. Meyer, three-pointer on the way from the right wing, is up and good. First 3 for Lily on the night. Vikings lead now out to 4. Rice, 16-footer from the left wing, no good. Long rebound chased down by Emma Marsh. Marsh going to kick it over to Bryce Marsh. She's going to pull the trigger. Another three from the right wing, no good. And a whistle out of bounds on the loose ball rebound there. Last touch by Marais Valley. Go back over to the Vikings. Willie Meyer will bring it across the timeline here. We've got 5:05 remaining in quarter number 3. Vikings on top 17-13. Deal to Mary Rail. Now Taryn Compton. Another look for 3, and then Taryn connects. Second three-point basket for Taryn Compton on the night. Can't continue to give her looks. When she gets hot, she'll start knocking them down. Lead balloons to 7 quickly as Vikings on a 6-0 run here to open up play in quarter number 3. Bethel out top to Marsh. Marsh dribbles to the right wing. Now going to try and go baseline. And dribbles it out off of her foot there as the Vikings were coming down to kind of trap her in that area. Cameron Peel and Cheyenne Higby both going through. Now quickly whistle and a timeout going to be called here by Marais Valley. A 30-second one. Just about to say Erica Haynes is checking in for Cheyenne Higby here with 4:30 remaining here in quarter number 3. Central Heights 20 and Marais Valley 13. Vikings with the possession here, looking to try and build on this 7-point lead. Again, the biggest lead of the first half for Central Heights was 6. Trimmed down to 1 at the half with a 6-0 start here in quarter number 3. 3-pointers by Lily Meyer and Taryn Compton have extended this lead for Central Heights. Haynes gets it in to Lily Meyer in the backcourt. Hello. Looks like more of a man-to-man defense coming through this time. Pass into Teal, kicked out. Haynes with a look for 3, and she buries it. Erica Haynes gets into the action, her first bucket of the night. 3 3-pointers here in quarter number 3, a 9-0 run, and the lead is now out to double digits and 10. Pass underneath, deflected, and last touch by Marais Valley. So it was called out of bounds off of Marais Valley. Angle looked like maybe Central Heights was the last to touch that, but anyway, it is called for the Vikings. Kicked out, Cameron Peel, baseline, little floater there is up and in from about 8 feet. First basket for Cameron Peel. Lead now out to 12-25-13. 3:35 remaining here in quarter number 3. Vikings on hot by 12. Trojans working it around the top of the key. Emma Marsh out top, thought about it. Now over to Bethel. Pass underneath, deflected by Erica Haynes, out of bounds as Brooks Spillman was trying to get it inside to Alyssa McCurdy. Marsh trying to get it inbounds, able to do so out top. Pass back over to Marsh. Marsh going to drive there, but shut down nicely by the Central Heights defense. Bethel, left wing, out top to Rice. Now Emma Marsh, pass almost intercepted there by Lily Meyer. Back over to Marsh. Jumper on the way, he's left short. Haynes will bring down the rebound for Central Heights. Vikings into the front court. Mary Rail on the right wing. Vikings going to slow it up here. Get it out top to Compton. Back to Rail on the right wing. Now Lily Meyer catches a skip pass, looks to drive baseline, but kicks it back out top. Compton left wing inside to Erica Haynes. Spin move down there, no good. Battle for the rebound, and we've got a whistle and a jump ball. And now we've got a whistle and a technical foul is going to go here against Erica Haynes. That's also going to be her 4th personal foul. We had a jump ball called. And so we've got Foul there on Haynes will go as her fourth personal foul with 2:32 remaining here in the third quarter. A little bit of extracurriculars on that one. A lot of body there on the move by Haynes with no call. Missed the shot as it rolled out. The tie up there and a little shove in the back. And now Rice makes the free throw but crossed the line prior to it going through. Second free throw on the way. This one is good. First point for Kelsey Rice. She'll be subbed out by Anna Moore. And now the officials come together, and the ball will be Marais Valley's at half court. 25-14, 2.5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. For Muddy, out top Bethel, now right wing. And a pass deflected out of bounds it goes, and it will be last touched by Marais Valley, so it goes over to Central Heights. So an 11-point lead here for Central Heights. 2:15 remaining in the third. Mary Rail dribbles out Jaden Creaky, now kicks it back out top to her between the circles. And for the cut there, nothing there, so the Vikings will swing it back across the top of the key. Pass it down underneath. Karen Compton up off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, too strong with the putback. Rebound there by Cormody, but taken away by Compton, and her shot no good, and this time a whistle and a foul is going to go against Compton as she went over the back of Cormody. A lot of contact all over the place with no whistles, but for Taryn, that's going to be foul number 3. It's also the third of the half on Central Heights. Bethel brings it across the timeline over to Moore on the right wing. Cormody left wing, down in the corner to Lacey. Now the Trojans swinging it back around the top of the key. Johnson inside. Lacey, step back, 5-footer on the way, no good. The rebound grabbed by Cameron Peel. Gives it off to Lily Meyer. Vikings back with the possession here on offense. Over to Mary Rail, right wing. Back out top, Meyer. And the Vikings kind of stand about 25, 30 feet away from the basket here, trying to make Trojans come out and get them. Meyer, left wing, out top to Creaky, back to Meyer. Skip pass. Mary Rail is going to set her feet, pull the trigger a little bit too strong. Rebound out of bounds off the hands of Lacey. Grazed the rim there. Lacey just unable to corral that one, so Central Heights keeps it underneath their own basket. Into Lily Meyer, quickly pulls the trigger from 3, no good. Rebound this time brought down by Anna Moore. Gives it to Bethel. Bethel into the front court to Cormody. Around the top of the key, the high post to Johnson. Kick back out, Bethel. Cormody with it. Her pass intercepted there. Nice job by Cameron Peel. She's going to go through the double team, but coming from behind is Lacey to take that one away. She's going to pull up from 10 feet, no good. Too strong, and Mary Rail gets the rebound here for Central Heights. Rail into the front court. Now slows it up, gets it back out top to Lily Meyer. Jaden Creaky along the left wing. Cross court over to Rail. 20 seconds remaining. Looks like Vikings head coach Doug North going to call to take the last shot here. The Trojans back into the 2-3 zone. Meyer out top to Rail. 5 seconds remaining. Over to Meyer. 3 seconds to go to Rail. She's going to pull the trigger from 25, and it's no good. We've reached the end of quarter number 3. Central Heights 25, Marais Valley 14. Back in 60, you're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
Did you know Kansans with disabilities are nearly 3 times more likely to be victims of a crime? Are you a Kansan with a disability? Are you also a victim of crime? the Disability Crime Victims Unit may be able to provide you with free advocacy or civil legal services to respond to your disability rights needs as a crime victim. It doesn't matter how large or small the crime. It doesn't matter whether you reported this crime to anyone. If you are a person with a disability and a crime victim, contact the Disability Rights Center of Kansas to find out if their Disability Crime Victims Unit can help you. Call toll-free 877-776-1541 or go to drckansas.org. Content of this radio ad is sponsored by the Disability Rights Center of Kansas and this station. It is supported by subgrant number 18-VOCA-55, awarded through the Federal Office for Victims of Crime as administered by the Kansas Governor's Grants Program. It does not necessarily reflect the views of the Office of the Kansas Governor or the U.S. Department of Justice.
Back here at Melbourne, Marais Valley High School, we're getting underway in quarter number 4. Central Heights 25, Marais Valley 14 as we start the fourth quarter. Pass underneath, Lacey up off the glass, rolls around the rim and out, no good. Rebound brought down by Cheyenne Higby for Central Heights. She'll hand it off to Lily Meyer, who brings it across the timeline. Vikings outscoring Marais Valley there 11-1 in quarter number 3. Took a 1-point halftime lead, extending it out to 11 here. Mary Rail with it out between the circles. Cameron Peel has a lane on the drive. Shot is up, and it is good. A circus shot there as she took some contact. And I looked up at the Marais Valley coach, Thad Thurston, who just kind of put his hands in the air and shook his head, goes, "What can you do about that?" Cameron Peel going to step to the line for the three-point play here. No good. Battle for the rebound is picked up by Olivia Lacey for Marais Valley. Bryce Marsh with it, right wing. Back out to Emma Marsh. Now Alyssa Simmons Avery Simmons. Simmons on the left wing. Back to Marsh. Marsh going to drive. In a little bit of trouble. Gives it to her sister Bryce Marsh. Three-pointer on the way. Just a little bit too strong. And Cameron Peel rips down the rebound. And we've got a whistle and a jump ball here as Olivia Lacey came in to tie that one up. And the possession arrow in favor of the Vikings. Marais Valley going to come out with a full-court pressure here. Ball into Meyer. Meyer quickly up to Compton. Compton down trying to get it to Cheyenne Higby, but Johnson able to get back, steal that one away. A good look by Compton, but just a great job by Johnson to get back on defense and cut off that pass. Lacey with it right wing. Left wing. Now swung around the top of the key. Johnson on the right wing. Trying to get it inside. Deflected there and gets away. Lily Meyer able to pick it up. Meyer kicks it to Peel. Now out to Mary Rail. Back to Lily Meyer between the circles. Vikings working it around the top of the key here. Pass intended for Compton, stolen away by Bryce Marsh. And she's going to go up and take that one in for the bucket. And a whistle and it's timeout going to be called here by Marais Valley. A full timeout, so we'll take 30 seconds with them. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
Wash your hands.
Cover your cough.
Keep your distance.
Stay home.
Help stop the spread of the COVID-19 virus.
We're all in this
together.
And being together apart is how we'll all come out healthy and safe.
A reminder from your friends at 1220
and 103.7 FM.
KOFO.
And welcome back here to Marais Valley High School. 6:08 remaining here in regulation. Right, Lady Vikings 27, the Marais Valley Lady Trojans 16. Vikings coming out of the timeout here as head coach Doug North drew up probably a press break offense here. Cameron Peel to throw it in. Gets it into Lily Meyer. Tough catch there by Meyer. Able to tip it forward, and Taryn Compton was there to pick it up. Back to Compton, left wing. Looks for the cut, nothing there, so the Vikings swinging around the top of the key. Out top, Cheyenne Higbee. Out of Cameron Peel, left wing. Mary Rail to Higbee, right wing. Looking to try to get the ball inside this time are the Vikings against more of a man-to-man defense. Pass inside, Higbee. Shot up, no good, but a whistle and a foul is going to send Cheyenne to the free throw line. That was a good set offense there this time by Central Heights. The foul's going to go on number 22. That's McCurdy. It's just her second personal foul, the third team foul of the half on the Trojans. First one by Higbee off the front rim, no good. Erica Haynes going to check in. She's going to replace Cameron Peel for the Vikings. Higbee's second free throw, a little bit too strong this time. Rebound brought down by Bethel. Give it to Emma Marsh. Marsh will bring it into the front court. Left wing to Rice. Out of McCurdy. Back out top, Emma Marsh. Going against this 2-3 zone here, and a nice job by Central Heights of just kind of keeping that ball 20 feet away. Emma Marsh thought about the three, gets it over to Bethel. Back to Marsh. Marsh going to drive into the teeth of it. Now kick it out. Rice, 12-footer on the way. Rebound brought down by Lily Meyer. Meyer going to dribble it across half court. Over to the left wing, Taryn Compton. Vikings working around the top of the key. Now it's Mary Rail. Vikings look to get the offense set up once again here. Meyer drives, kicks it over to Compton. Three-pointer on the way. Taryn Compton connects. Third three-point basket of the night for Taryn Compton. Extends the lead now to 14, 30-16. Cross court, Rice thought about it. Out to Marsh. Bethel, 17-footer on the way, no good. Rebound, Mary Rail for Central Heights. Rail give it to Lily Meyer. Meyer dribbles into the front court, guarded there by Emma Marsh. Taryn Compton, left wing, going to drive, gets a screen. Steps back, jumper on the way, no good. Rebound down on the floor, saved by Marsh. Haynes gets it. She's going to pull the trigger from three. Too strong, and the rebound on the backside by Bethel for Marais Valley. 4 minutes remaining here in the ballgame. Central Heights on top, 30-16. Bethel, right wing, out top to Marsh. Bethel again, back to Marsh, kind of just back and forth. Central Heights is kind of daring. Marsh partially blocked there as she put up the three by Lily Meyer. Erica Haynes comes away with it. She'll slow it up as she crosses half court. Mary Rail now with it along the right wing out to Lily Meyer at the top of the key. Meyer will back it out over to Haynes, right wing. Going to try and get it inside. Mary Rail up off the glass, no good. Tough move inside, but a whistle and a foul is going to send Mary Rail to the free throw line. The foul, number 22, that's Alyssa McCurdy. That is her third personal foul. Fourth team foul of the half, but Mary Rail going to the free throw line to shoot two here for the Vikings. First free throw by Mary Rail just off the back rim. Too strong, no good. Cameron Peel going to check back in. She's going to replace Cheyenne Higbee. Olivia Lacey. Madison Cormody. Bryce Marsh and Lindsey Johnson all back in for Marais Valley. The second free throw by Mary Rail is good. He now has three, and the lead is 15, 31-16. Bryce Marsh, right wing, thought about the three. Good collapsing defense there by Central Heights. Cormody, right wing, going to kick across court. Marsh on the drive. She tries to go up off the glass, no good, but a whistle and a foul going to send her to the free throw line. And the foul is going to go against Cameron Peel of Central Heights. That's going to be her third personal. Fourth team foul of the half. Bryce Marsh, first free throw on the way, no good. Second free throw by Marsh, rolls around the rim and in. Quick substitution here. Avery Simmons back into the ballgame. Full court pressure. Erica Haynes going to go up top, and she's got Lily Meyer on the run out there. Meyer goes up. She's fouled, and she's going to go to the free throw line to shoot two. A great press break ran there by Central Heights as they got Lily Meyer on a sprint out there. Erica Haynes, a beautiful baseball pass. Emma Marsh, her second foul, the fifth team foul on the Lady Trojans. First free throw by Meyer, no good. Second free throw on the way, also rolls out, no good. And Olivia Lacey chases it down. Emma Marsh with it out top, three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound rattles around. Cameron Peel finally brings it down. Gives it off to Lily Meyer. Meyer going to dribble across the timeline. Right side to Cameron Peel, but we've got a whistle and a foul there. This is going to be on Bryce Marsh. It's going to be the second on Bryce. It's the 16th foul on the Trojans, just trying to get into the passing lane there. Cameron Peel going to get it in. Mary Rail. Nice job by Mary to maintain her balance there, not go into the backcourt. She'll hand it off to Lily Meyer. Cameron Peel, right wing. Out top, Lily Meyer. Meyer now right side. Compton, she's got another look at three. So rolls off the front rim, no good. And we've got a battle for it, a whistle, and I cannot quite tell what's going on here. We've got a foul that's going to be called on Johnson. It'll be her second. It's the 17th foul. And it's going to send Erica Haynes to the free throw line to shoot 1-and-1. First free throw on the way from Haynes. Rolls around and out, no good. And Cameron Peel comes in over the back of Johnson. She's trying to tip that rebound away. It's going to be the fourth on Cameron, just the fifth on Central Heights. 2:20 remaining. Central Heights with a 14-point lead. Emma Marsh into the front court. Works to the right side, trying to drive baseline. Nice job to shut that down. Passes back out top. Johnson able to track it down. Over to Bryce Marsh on the right wing. Into the corner, Emma Marsh, three-pointer on the way, rolls off the back rim, no good. A rebound brought down by Mary Rail for Central Heights. Rail going to dribble across the timeline. It's a little bit of a bump there. Now we've got a whistle and a foul here against Emma Marsh. That's going to send Mary Rail to the free throw line to shoot 1-and-1. Cheyenne Higby going to check back in here. Going to replace Erica Haynes, checking into the ball game as well. For Marais Valley, Anna Moore, she's going to replace Lindsey Johnson. Rail steps to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. First free throw on the way, rolls around the rim and out, no good. And Moore brings down the rebound. Gets it to Emma Marsh. Going to drive quickly down baseline. Trouble down there, kicks it back out. Avery Simmons jumper too strong, no good. Down on the floor, Lacey able to get it. A whistle and a traveling violation will be called on Olivia Lacey. So Central Heights will have it here along the sideline. Still full court pressure coming by Marais Valley. Heels to trigger this one in. Gets it into Mary Rail in the backcourt. Rail with Bryce Marsh guarding her. They'll bring it across the timeline. Gets it over to Lily Meyer. 15-footer on the way. In and out, no good. And the rebound to Emma Marsh for Marais Valley. Drives in. A lot of contact here. And we've got a whistle, and they're going to say Emma Marsh dribbled it on the baseline. Looked like a lot of contact in the area of a block charge, but the whistle will just be out of bounds to Central Heights. Erica Haynes back in here once again. Going to try the run-out baseball pass again. Beautiful pass by Haynes. Finds the hands of Lily Meyer. Takes it up, kicks it to Taryn Compton. And Compton shuffled her feet before she could get the drive off. A whistle and a turnover will give it back one more time to Marais Valley. Beautiful pass there by Haynes to find the sprinting Lily Meyer in stride. Meyer had some defenders back with her, so wisely pulled it out. Slowed things down. Rice near side. Inside, going to go to Lacey. Got a whistle, and a foul here is going to be against Cheyenne Higby of Central Heights. It's going to be the first on Cheyenne, the 6th-team foul on the Vikings. Just 62 seconds remaining. Central Heights just needs to play solid defense. Pass into Rice. 18-footer on the way is up, and it is good, and a whistle and a timeout going to be called here by Marais Valley, and it's a full timeout. And we'll take 30 seconds of it with them. You're listening to High School Basketball Game of the Week here on KOFO.com.
No matter the brand, Adams & Brothers can prepare your home comfort system for the cold Kansas winter ahead. Call them today, 785-242-9273. Adams & Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
When it comes to medication, help with Medicare, orthotic footwear, delivery, or just taking care of a refill, your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy. Stop in today at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday 9 to 2.
And back here at Marais Valley High School, Central Heights on top of the Trojans here in the girls contest, 31-19, 58 seconds remaining in this ball game. Vikings just have to do a good job of maintaining possession of the basketball. Horn sounds as Central Heights will come out with the possession underneath the Marais Valley bucket. Little press break offense set up here. Erica Haynes to trigger it in. Going to get it into Lily Meyer. Meyer back to Haynes. Haynes will bring it across the timeline. And she tries a cross-court pass, put a little bit too much underneath that one, and airmailed its intended target, Cameron Beal. So with 49 seconds remaining, the turnover will give it back to Marais Valley. Emma Marsh, left wing, Rice, now back to Marsh. Simons, back to Marsh. Marsh thought about the drive, gets it to Simmons. High post, swung around. Rice going to take another 16-footer, no good. Mary Rail gets the rebound. Get it up to Taryn Compton and brings it across the timeline. Mary Rail over to Lily Meyer, back to Rail. Now back to Compton, 20 seconds to go. Central Heights doesn't have to score here. They can just work the ball around the top of the key. Mary Rail with it, left wing, 10 seconds to go. Going to dribble down baseline. Underneath the basket, kicks it out. Cameron Peel going to have a look from deep, no good. Olivia Lacey with the rebound, and that's going to be it from here at Marais Valley High School, where the final score is Central Heights 31, Marais Valley 19. We're going to take a 60-second break. When we come back, we'll get you the totals from this one. You've been listening to the High School Game of the Week here on KOFO.com.
When you have an emergency, who do you call? 911. What do you do if you're unable to speak during your emergency? You text to 911. Franklin County Emergency Communications Center has recently added text to 911 technology as part of the new 911 phone system. Cell phone users can use their phone messaging system to text 911 to contact local dispatch. Phones must have a text or data plan in order to use this service, and phones in roaming mode, text apps, or apps messaging services cannot use this feature. It is important to note, dispatch is unable to determine your location while using this service, so always know your location and include that in your initial text. Remember, if you're able to place a voice call, we're able to help you more quickly. But in the event you are unable to speak, text to 911 will still allow us to get the information we need. Call if you can, text if you can't. For more information, go to kansas911.org or 911.gov. This message has been brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
And welcome back here to Marais Valley High School, where at the end of the girls' contest, it was the Central Heights Vikings over the Marais Valley Trojans by the final of 31-19. Leading the way for Marais Valley, they were led by senior Bryce Marsh. She had 9 points. 3 points for freshman Kelsey Rice. 2 points apiece for Avery Simmons, Brooke Spillman, and Alyssa McCurdy, and 1 point for Haley Bethel. For Central Heights, they were led by junior guard Taryn Compton. She had 11, including 3 3-point baskets on the night. Lily Meyer added 7 points. 3 points apiece for Mary Rail, Jaden Creaky, and Erica Haynes as well for the Vikings as they improved to 7-10 on the year with the victory here this evening, 31-19 over Marais Valley. We're going to take a couple-minute break here. When we come back, we'll start our pregame for the boys contest as the Central Heights Vikings take on Marais Valley once again from here in Melbourne. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week on KOFO.com.
We hope you enjoyed tonight's coverage of the KOFO Game of the Week, brought to you by Quality Structures, Bingle & Son Mortuary, Sutton's Jewelry, Advent Health Ottawa, Ottawa University, also by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, and by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, the Ottawa Herald, Kansas State Bank, and CarStar. For more information about our next KOFO Game of the Week, visit the KOFO Sports page at KOFO.com and listen Monday through Saturday to the KOFO Sports Calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.